team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to game number 2 between Warriors and Execration. Execration, for the lack of better word, got smashed in game number 1 by Warriors Gaming. The Meepo pick was, it was nice. I got to see the number 2 Meepo player in the world, ranked by Dota. But unfortunately, I don't think the Meepo played poorly. It's just that the draft just made it very, very hard for him to play. What a Meepo really excels in is getting those quick kills, but it was so hard for him to get in quick kills because you have Winter Wyvern the Curse, either forcing the Meepo to attack themselves, or the Cold Embrace from Winter Wyvern, just basically rescuing whoever the Meepo is trying to kill, which a lot of time was on the Alchemist. The other thing was Zaki on the line was just like throwing out Ravages left and right, so half the time too, Afu when he's initiating with the Wyvern just curse up on one guy, and then allows the rest of the team to just surround that person and just get a quick kill. So, for the most part, Warriors Gaming played their lineup perfectly, and they executed extremely well. I think they only lost like one team fight, and that was off of their line getting picked off in the beginning. So I think moving forward in Execration, one thing they should learn from that game is they need to be initiating. When Warriors Gaming are initiating and fighting the fight on their own terms, they're just way too strong. Cannot let them fight the fight on their own terms. So hopefully Execration pick up a couple of initiators, Slaughterers or Dooms or Bounty Hunters, line up their own, things like that. A lot of those heroes I mentioned is banned out. Again, we do see the Tim's First Spirit, a lot of respect critiquing that out. But now an Alchemist ban here from Execration. They just cannot deal with that Alchemist last game. Just got farmed so fast. Warriors Gaming is going to start things up here with Enchantress. I do believe Zaki plays it for the team, and a hero that he likes to play quite a bit. And now Doom. So I'll switch top. So they're going to run it back. 2 heroes that, did okay with Freedom last game. Again, to me, the draft wasn't the problem. Well, the draft was kind of the problem, but they really didn't have a good initiator in that lineup. I really didn't like the Gyro pick either. I feel like the Gyro pick kind of was... they third picked it, I believe. It was kind of like a safe pick at that point. But as we saw towards the end, the Alchemist as well as the Juggernaut just kind of tore him apart. Looks like we're going to see a little bit of axe action here. When most likely we'll be playing this one. So, the combo here of the taunt allowing the Enchantress to get his right clicks in. One of the strength of this lineup is how good they're chasing. If Axe ever gets off a successful dunk in a team fight, you are gonna be chasing like a champ with Enchantress Impetus. You see that as soon as Execration bans out the Winter Wyvern, Warrior Gaming is like, oh, we're gonna ban the Meepo, because I do believe Wyvern is one of the counters to Meepo in the game. So. Well, no Meepo or Wyvern for us to watch.
5 seconds remaining.
Show here and drink my organic green tea. We sit through the second phase of the bans. Alright, and we're back. Execration thinking long and hard about their second ban here. They do have the first pick out of the ban phase as well, so any hero that they're too afraid, if they ban one of them, they could pick up the other if they're afraid of 2 heroes specifically. But let's see, what are some of the Warrior Gaming standard heroes we've seen? I've definitely seen the Alchemist a couple of times. Nana has a very good Invoker as well, from what I remember. It looks like Execration is going to take out the Naga Siren, which is played in the safe lane, Ajit. To me, from all the games I've been watching, it seems like Nana is kind of the star player for the team. And if you're having bans, I think maybe the bans towards Nana is a little bit better. But with that said, though, I've only seen him on Alchemist and on Invoker, so I'd like to see him play. You know, like to see him show me that he could play a couple of other heroes as well. Now, a hero that we've been seeing a lot in the last couple of days, and so far he's untouched, is the Puck. And Nando is very, very good on the Puck. And there you go, they do pick it up for himself. And that addresses a problem that I've said earlier in the draft, was that Execration last game just didn't have the best initiator. I mean, their initiator technically was like Meeple, yes, or Paralyzing Cast, but Puck is on a different level when it comes to initiation, right? He's able to get in. He could even go off by casting a silence, and then the fight starts on their turn. And I think that's kind of what Execration needed. Interesting to see Warrior Gaming actually banning out the Invoker, and they were afraid of, I guess, the Nando Invoker. Ooh, they're gonna pick up a Shadow Demon. This is some wonky stuff, and this is why I love Warriors Gaming, because they're not afraid to pick heroes that's not in the meta. Shadow Demon is definitely not. Oh my goodness, Execration picks Lifestealer into Shadow Demon. To me, Shadow Demon is actually one of the best counters against Lifestealer. Demonic Purge, you ain't moving. Now, with that said, there is a very strong combo here between the Puck and Lifestealer. Puck links in with Dream Coil, Lifestealer pops out the Puck, and suddenly you're going to work. But Shadow Demon could defensively disrupt whoever Lifestealer is going on. You got X that could taunt through the BKB of Lifestealer, or the Rage, excuse me. And of course, the Demonic Purge. So I feel like the way that these drafts are happening, it's, I don't know. I feel like this is a little bit of a, we just kind of shot ourselves in our own foot seeing the Shadow Demon. So I wonder what the Shadow Demon pick is setting things up. Is it going to set up a mid Lina, for example? Is it going to set up a, I don't know, Kunkka perhaps? That would be quite interesting. It seems like Apple really likes to play these kind of defensive heroes like a turn fights around. He likes to play the Wyvern, for example. Shadow Demon, sort of similar in that regards. Don't have the AoE crowd control. So I'm gonna go with the Razor. So Warriors Gaming have a ton to answer Lifestealer and Doom as well. So again, I'm gonna side with Warriors Gaming's draft so far. But let's hope the last pick could remedy the situation here a little bit. Now, last game we saw Witch Doctor on support and the Doom on the core position. And I honestly don't think the Doom core actually did a lot. So maybe we're gonna see Execration kind of change things around here. And pick themselves a off lane, and then allow the Witch Doctor and Doom to kind of roam around. Execration's gonna ban out a Dragon Knight here. You're afraid of the Nana DK, I guess.
10 seconds remaining.
Last game, Warriors Gaming's last ban was a Bounty Hunter, I believe. But I think in this game, they should ban something that deals a little bit more physical damage, because whenever you draft Puck mid, the physical department becomes a little bit lacking, because normally your mid provides you a ton of physical damage output as well. So Execration has to kind of make it up by having a physical damage dealer in the off lane. So I guess Prophet could deal a bit of physical damage. What else? Night Stalker could deal some. Beastmaster, obviously, one of our better heroes. So they do take that out with ban. I do believe Razor has a very good lane against the Beastmaster, although the boards could be somewhat annoying. But definitely they do take out the Beastmaster. And it's their last pick here. They're gonna pick a mid hero for Nana. Again, I'm quite curious to see what else can he play. So far the heroes he's played has been exceptional. Let's see.
Reserve time.
Again, this Shadow Demon pick is just like, is it? The Shadow Demon traditionally has been used like a combo hero, right? And now there's some amazing combo. I guess you could like disrupt into a Blink Taunt. I guess. Vengeful Spirit. Venge carry? Venge mid? What's happening here? Venge versus Puck? color me confused because I have no idea what the hell is going on with this draft. Is this even a carry bench? Is this a support bench?
10 seconds remaining.
I mean, it's got to be a carry bench, right? I guess you could go carry Axe.
5 seconds remaining.
Then who's their offlane? Offlane Enchantress? Well, we'll have to find out, and we will find out very, very soon as these players pick heroes. One of the more obscure drafts that I've seen. Now, here's the big problem with Warrior Gaming's draft. They need to be the one that's actually initiating. They don't have a lot of AoE damage. In fact, all they have is Plasma Field when it comes to AoE damage. So this Razor needs to do a ton. Like, I mean a ton. When they don't get the jump, it's going to be very, very tough for them to win the fight. And honestly, they don't have that much burst damage. That's something that Shadow Demon really lacks as a support hero. You just don't have burst damage. I mean, if you lay a good Soul Catcher, then you can. And of course, these are some tanky-ass heroes to go through, right? Lifestealer, Doom, as well as Tidehunter now here for RR. Alright, so this, you know how I said, oh, the draft was very much so in favor of Warriors Gaming up to the 4th pick? Last pick, I'm jumping ship, man. I feel like Execration's got the more well-rounded draft. But again, every time I doubted Warriors Gaming, they've always proven me wrong, so we'll see. We'll see what they got up their sleeves. I really would enjoy watching this team because Shadow Demon pick. Yeah, smoke gank here coming out. Giving a couple wards to Enchantress. I think Enchantress will be the one that's laying down a couple wards. No, they actually want to get a smoke gank off. Will it work? Zaki galloping ahead. 4-3-7 movement speed. We'll drop one here. They really like this ward. Will successfully do so. And then they're going to do the wraparound. Shadow Demon obviously leading the charge because Disruption will give his allies more than enough time to kind of walk around. The question is, Tidehunter, he doesn't have boots, and Afu's got boots. Can you actually swing around and get the Disruption off? No! And that's the problem of popping the smoke here instead of, let's say, over here. Because by the time they ran, like, the smoke already popped, or not popped, the smoke just ran out, the duration-wise, so. And able to set up the gank, and now pings are coming out. I think they're trying to block the Ancients. No Ancients will be blocked. Nana would take himself one rune. And Nando would take the other. Now, one of the things I really enjoy watching as well is the Nando puck. This guy plays Dota on the puck. Like, he just so good on the phase, he's so good at kiting, so good at baiting. Just very, very good technical player. Fast reaction, so let's see if Nando's got what it takes here on the mid lane. I remember when there was a patch where there was like a whole bunch of Razors on the mid lane, and basically Razor always started boots first because you could link up the other player, and then that also forced whoever that was going up against Razor to also get link first. Oh, here comes the link! I mean, minus 16 damage. 16 might not seem like a lot, but it actually is huge on the mid lane when it comes to like lasting and denying. Bottom lane, Axe against the Lifestealer. You know, this is something I haven't talked about. When Lifestealer was picked up, Axe was already in the draft. And Axe, I don't want to say he has a free lane against Lifestealer, but he has a very good lane against Lifestealer. Wen sees the fact that the camp is stacked, can't really deal with it right now, but... Oh, Nana, taking a ton of damage here. Nando on the work here with the right clicks. 66 base damage here to the 60 Razor. Nando having a little bit of trouble here. Sorry, Nana having a little bit of trouble here. Plasma here coming through, a little bit of harassment. Link's gonna come through. He'll drive Nando away, but Nana wasn't really gonna chase much. He's definitely not gonna miss a couple of last hits into the tower for that. Afu, Disruption at the ready. Generally when you play Shadow Demon, you want to get a teleport scroll ASAP. Just to basically back up if there's a mid-tower dive, for example. And they're coming in with the right click, but getting a little bit of tower damage himself as well. Damage, excuse me. Just so far pretty standard. Looks like Wen's having a little bit of trouble here in the laning stage. Doctor is going to be able to do a nice pull through. A lot of experience going to be missed as this creep dies. That's a double damage on the puck, man. Gotta respect that here. Now I wonder if you drain the puck and he has a double damage, will you also make him lose the plus damage? Because double damage, how it works is it multiplies your base damage, so I've never actually tested that. Ooh, the courier? Courier rip! Courier's gonna be dead, got double damage. You can see that the plus damage is actually being drained first. And first blood. Hard to say whether that was worth. Gives up first blood for the courier kill. I mean, Nana's like, yeah, it's worth for me. I'll take the first blood. Nando, I'm not so sure. Especially now that he's already got his bottle, so. I'm gonna say that's probably not worth. Disruption here against the TIE Hunter. Magic Missile, bam! You see how much HP he lost? That is Soul Catcher, man. That is Soul Catcher. First gank here for Zaki, successful, and back to the jungle he goes. You know, when to me is the player that's having the hardest time, but easy off lane. That's to be as expected. So we're gonna see a smoke around, but Shadow Demon's already got disruption and a teleport ready. Vex is axe teleporting in just to refill his bottle, so nicely done. It looks like the smoke broke here as Chemo and Zaki's gonna be fighting over. It's gonna be Invis Rune, and he does get off a successful dunk before he does go Invis. Nana's gonna have to respect Invis Rune and basically go the other way. Meanwhile, on the bottom lane here, 1 point here in the Battle Hunger, just to try to harass the Witch Doctor. And Abed essentially has free farm, and he's got the free farm gold. Got the casual Blightstone in lane as well. Really a fan of the Blightstone, especially a casual in lane. Give you so much more harassing and pushing power once you start to get to the towers. Carry Revenge. I mean, one of the things that Carry Revenge promotes is a kind of a 5-man playstyle. You group up, your auras are very strong. Looks like Soul Catcher is gonna hit, easy Magic Missile. The damage is gonna be nice, the right clicks will follow through. It looks like it won't be enough though. The poison are stacking up. One more poison, the poison needs to hit. Third poison, ooh, the poison got actually repelled off by the Kraken. Nice attempt, but I think they need Enchantress to make that gank actually work. Gwen's got a pretty big stack here for himself and be able to clear that quite easily. I say quite easily, he's actually almost dying to this. But he'll be able to regen up pretty fast. Oh my god, it's close. He's back. But his Tranquil's broken! Oh no. Yeah, it's broken. I don't know why it's broken. It's been sitting on the ground for like an hour. Okay, it was just bugged? Just so odd. He picked up his Tranquil, I was like, wait, why is this broken? So he dropped it. Back up, I was like, oh, it works now. Alright, fair enough. I'll keep my eye on this mid lane, because it seems like this is the lane that's going to have a lot of action here. I think they're waiting for Nando to use the orb. He's used the orb, so time to go. Now, Nando's going to just use his face with a Boulder Bash. Boulder Smash. Yo, Wen dropping really low. The casket's gonna bounce right back. Wen says, oh no, the RNG. Bounce. Doctor picks up a solo kill here on the offlane axe. And not done, man. Chemo coming around. He's got the Alpha Wolf. Or as I like to say, the RNG Wolf, because the coil and the double damage. Oh, but Nando's gonna lose a little bit of damage himself, and Nando's baiting. He knows the Doom is coming around. He's waiting. The coil's gonna come out. No coil. Okay, there's coil. What's happening right now? Nothing's happening. It's back and forth they go. Back to who's gonna come out here? Nana taking quite a bit of damage. Coil will come out under the tower. Disruption's gonna come through as well. They already got the Witch Doctor and looking for Nando as well. Wen's actually gonna break the stun under the tower. He's gonna take a ton of damage. Berserker's Call is gonna give him plus a lot of armor for now. And here comes Nana looking for the puck. Nando's dropping quite low. Nana does have the link, providing a bit of vision through the trees. He's trying to right click. He does have the Fairy Fire. He does get the counter kill. Nando, the player, outplaying Nana in that regard. And Apple drops a very deep ward. We're looking for a sniper. I think they've seen that ward being dropped as well, so that's going to be very easy to deny. Nando So hang around, maybe just baiting. No, he's waiting for somebody to TP in with the bottle. And they do pick up the bottles, so nicely done. Man, the mid matchup just very, very fun to watch. A slight mistake coming out here from Warrior Gaming. Generally, they're pretty crisp when it comes to ganks. But I think that's the difference of this lineup compared to the last, right? Last lineup, you had Winter's Curse to open things up. You have Hex to follow up. These are very, very kind of marquee initiation spells that are very easy to land, very easy to follow up. But right now, you're looking at like Disruption into Berserker's Call. Like these are, you know, the range is not as good. It's harder to land. They don't do as much damage. So this Warriors Gaming draft is already looking a little bit weak when it comes to, you know, situations like those. And they're thanking the lucky stars that R did not teleport in for Ravage. Well, he doesn't have Ravage yet because he's only level 5. But imagine if another fight like that breaks out, he will have level 6. And there's no way Warriors Gaming could take a fight under the tier 1. That's the case. More farming in the mid lane. Looks like Razor's gonna go for a pretty traditional Razor build. The boots, Aquila into drums, I believe. Just good stats all around. I wonder if he's gonna go Dragonlance or not, but players are kind of liking to go things like KB or even going back for the SMY. Right now, I bet looking to lay in some damage onto the tower. Or not. Here comes Axe.
Radiant's top tower is under
Seems like
attack.
we're gonna have a little bit of a safe farming phase. Orb's gonna fly out. Nando loses about half his HP. Razor is kind of a hard hero to lane against. Power dropping quite low. The teleport's coming in here. They will get the last hit, but they will lose Apple as a result. And Apple knows he's dead, so okay, maybe not. Koyo actually used to get the TP out. I see a tier 1 tower for support. I think that's a good trade for Warriors Gaming. Especially they drew a couple of TPs. In fact, it's going to be Vengeful Spirit teleporting to the bottom. I think they want to set up a kill here. Wen's going to try to bait things. It might be a hard bait, especially the fact that there's a ward seeing this gank is happening. In fact, we do see the Witch Doctor train going onto the mid lane. They're taking Nana out. I don't think you actually could kill Nana, especially without level 6 on Tim's. A little bit of wasted time here for Tim's, as well as a bed who's hiding inside of Tim's. Not sure about that play. Oh, it was a good play, you know. You know a gank's coming away, so let's dodge the gank and try to set up a gank of our own. Nando unfortunately does not have coil available. Now, a lot of the puck player nowadays goes for straight Veil of Discord first before Blink. But it seems like Nando this game is going to be going for Blink first. I think it makes a lot more sense. This game to me is all about initiating. Because all he needs to do is drop the coil and his teammates will drop the hammer. The Ravage is going to come through. The Lifestealer is going to attack. The Death Ward is going to be there. You're not really relying on the puck to do all the damage. Sorry for missing that kill, but looks like he got initiated by Abed, who already has the arm finished, and then the Death Ward wasn't even deployed. Looks like a good old Maledict was already enough. They see Highlander doing this. This could be a huge gank if they do find it. It's gonna be Chemo. Disruption's gonna fly through here, and Apu in a lot of trouble walks into his teammate. I do believe Apu is dead. So Catch is gonna come out. Chemo's actually, ooh, the jukes here in the trees, and Nando into a ton of trouble. Nando's gonna be the first one to drop. Can't dodge everything. Apu now in a lot of trouble as well. He's gonna go down, but it's gonna be a 2 for nothing. Meanwhile, on the right side here, R is still working on this ancient stat. They're pinging them out. They see him. Oh, R is dropping low. R goes to the right side. He's gonna try to TP out, and he looks like he'll make it home. But these the 4 big ones. Oh no. Prize of the stack is gonna go to Warriors Gaming, so consider that a big victory here for Warriors Gaming. Got a 2 for 1, and looks like the Witch Doctor, no, 3 for 1, and the remainder of that stack. Looks like Puck's gonna go for the Veil instead. Right, seems like player nowadays are definitely just favoring the Veil first before the Blink. One nice thing about Veil is obviously it's very good for getting solo kills as you increase your damage output. It's also very good for farming faster as well. You definitely could use a Veil on the creep wave and just blow it up. Or a pit or two. Oh, swap. Silence gonna come through though. That should be, in fact, we're thinking about going the other way. Coil available in 2 seconds, but 2 seconds all Warrior Gaming needed to run away. And they really need the mech finish on Tidehunter. Right now, Execration is having a lot of trouble winning these early game fights. I'm gonna see a little bit of gank coming out here from Mr. Doom. Let's see an Axe bottom lane. Axe should be a pretty much free kill. Say that though, Axe is gonna get stunned. The fire is gonna come out. Axe is nowhere for him to juke, and he's gonna try to run. The casket will fly through and probably bounces back to Wen and does, and that's gonna be a kill. Mid lane Nando walks straight in, silence. Oh, he's gonna go left. He's gonna go right. Purge is gonna come out here. Nando out of places to run. He does have one phase dodge with the stun. That's pretty nice for Nando, taking so much damage. Will die to the demonic purge, as well as the poison and whatnot. Warrior Gaming happy to trade an Axe for a puck, and they'll just backdoor the tier 1. Blip's gonna come out here, but I think Warrior Gaming cares as they'll continue backdooring it. There you go. Last hit was go to Nana. Zaki coming up here. We'll see Tim's. Ooh, that's a big hit. F4? Thought about it. Zaki runs away from the flaming sword.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Dead
attack.
looking to build the Echo Saber.
Dire's top tower.
Always found it a little bit weird to see Lifestealer going Echo Saber. Because of the normally you get Echo Saber on a hero that could have a ton of damage, so when you Echo Saber the first 2 hit, you're dealing a burst damage, right? This game, I mean, maybe that's how they want to approach the team fight, right? They want to come out of the puck and then deal as much damage as quickly as possible with Ravage and the Death Ward and whatnot, and get themselves in a lead in the beginning of the team fight. I think getting S and Y is better for sustained damage, but you're looking having a lot of damage in the first 2-3 seconds of a team fight. Echo Saber is kind of your build. We'll see if it's going to be successful though. Also, I haven't seen the Lifestealer ganking with the puck at all so far. It's mostly been hiding inside of, like, you know, Witch Doctors and Dooms and whatnot. Gonna see a smoke gang. No, we're gonna see just good old gank. Blink Dagger. And unfortunately, no, that's actually their own ward. Nando will find himself a haste. Nando dying a couple more times than he usually would. Normally he just doesn't die at all. He's so hard to catch. It's a puck. And now Nana is actually gonna lead the push on the bottom lane.
Tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Now they're kind of just hanging out. Execration is gonna try to do a little bit of trade themselves. They're laying a big trap. In fact, the trap is broken as Afu comes in. Afu's gonna get doomed though. Stun's gonna come out here, and Afu is gonna disrupt himself. That's gonna buy a little bit of time for his teammate to come in, and Afu will go down as a result. Who's the rest of them? Oh, I don't know about that. Zaki, now Zaki, a lot of trouble. Doom's gonna come out against Ajit as well. The Ravage barely hits on Ajit, but barely still counts, as Ajit's also gonna be dead. Again, the key is to get the initiation against Warriors Gaming, and the Execration just done that. Walks in and they kind of got dunked. So what is the game plan now for Razor? Razor has a Ogre Club. Can't tell if that's going to be a Dragonlance or early BKB. Personally despises early BKB, but you can see BKB is a very important item in this game as it blocks pretty much all the magic damage that Execration has, and right now they mostly have magic damage. I mean, Lifestealer's got some physical, and you got Death Ward, but
Dire's top tower
blocking the Ravage here is kind of the big deal. I do believe Warriors Gaming is a team that wants to initiate right now. They want to smoke up and go.
Dire's top tower
No smoking up just yet. Also, you gotta keep in mind that Warriors Gaming do not scale very well into the late game. You got a Venge Core. In fact, a Venge Core that's actually getting Medallion. So most of the carry is just on the back of Nana. Medallion, however, is going to be very nice with this Roshan, and they're working on it. Don't believe the Radiant team knows, or if they do know, they're far too far away to actually challenge this. Oh, I believe Nana will pick up himself the Aegis. And is there an item on the Courier? Mithril Hammer. So BKB first. Alright, so this kind of item progression for Warriors Gaming has absolutely no scaling with this draft, right? What I mean by scaling is if this game goes to like 45-50 minutes, Warriors Gaming cannot keep up with the carry potential of Execration. What they're hoping right now is this Aegis, this BKB, and this Venge pick has allowed them to basically push a ton of early game towers and go from there. They need to push a ton of early game towers. In fact, I want to say that they're already like on the clock. And the more important thing is, this is kind of a different style that we see Warriors Gaming play. When Warriors Gaming normally win, they're doing it by overwhelming you with net worth. Right now, they kind of execute like a timing push against Execration, who's very good against that because they got the Ravage, they got the Mech, Blink Coil. In fact, it's right now that's Execration that's commanding the tempo of the game. They're the one that's looking for ganks. They're the one that's actually looking for the tower pushes. That's exactly what's happening right now, as we do see. Nano wants to fight. He's got the Aegis, he's got the BKB. Nano coming out. You see Nano's actually not afraid now. Or sorry, Nano's not afraid because BKB allows him to play in such aggressive manner. In fact, Execration's gonna give up that play and just go back. So if you're Warriors Gaming, this is the time to push, I think. Or not? I mean, you could split up and farm again, but you know, trying to compete against a life stealer. Wen's got himself 4 staff, or at least soon he does. Oh no, pick up the boots, gets a cancel, sad life. Well, you don't get the early BKB to farm, you get it to push and fight. Same thing with the Venge, same idea. To fight, need to fight. We'll see if they can fight. He saw his bottle. Like he did. Interesting. Also, the other key thing to talk about here as Nando is... Nando's gonna jump. He's gonna get called! Uh-oh, Nando might be in a little bit of trouble. He can't John out. Nando trying to play. Nando's dead. I mean, normally dying as a solo mid position, you're like, okay, that's pretty bad, but it's not that big of a deal. Like, he died right here, and the creep waves is right here, so... I mean, obviously, Warriors Gaming wants to push off of that, but very, very far away. By the time they get there, Puck will respawn relatively fast. I'm not sure if Warriors Gaming want to take a fight under the tier 2. And the bigger question is whether Execration is going to defend. Seems like nobody's actually moving there to... Alright, just kidding. They're looking to defend. 500's got the Ravage, so... The other problem that Warriors Gaming's draft has is they don't push very fast. The Razor's hitting for like 120 damage. Which, I mean, Shadow Fiend has that damage like 10 minutes into the game. I don't know how they actually get this push successful. Here comes a little bit of play here from Nando. There goes that creep wave, so now they're starting to face tank the towers a bit. Even Glyphs is gonna come out. I think they're gonna try to infest inside the TIE Hunter. I'm gonna say that if Warriors Gaming fails this push, they might as well just lose the game. Because like they're playing a momentum lineup that needs to win this push. Here we go, they're gonna try to move down Nana. Nana's fine, he's sitting in front line. Oh, the Blink Ravage is gonna be good. The Doom is gonna be on Ajit. Ajit dead immediately, no mech for the team. Defensively, Disruption is gonna come out. What a good Ravage on the back line. In the front line though, you can see Nana looking to do work, but the mech is gonna come out and rings around the Rosie here. Nana now tries to run, but he's isolated. It doesn't matter if he has 2 life, but those 2 life are all gonna be dead now. Wen in a little bit of trouble as well. Focusing here back on Nano. Pops a BKB, trying to TP out with the right click damage. It's just so damn high. Ultra kill on the bed. And I did say if they lose this fight, it will be GG, or at least I think so. And I will still back up those words because the Go graph is just not going to be pretty. In a commanding lead in this game, and I don't think the items will stop. That Ravage was so good because it basically cut off the entirety of Warriors Gaming. You know, they had Nana in the front line, and they couldn't actually back him up. Nana is not a hero. Razor's just not a hero that could do a lot of burst damage to basically, kill Execration. In fact, he was chasing a Witch Doctor and couldn't even get that kill. So, this draft here for Warrior Gaming definitely not working out. Well, don't call it over until it's over, because one thing definitely can happen is teams do make mistakes. Definitely seen a fair share of mistakes, especially on C Dota. So anything could happen in Dota too. But Warrior Gaming needs that, right? They need a mistake from Execration. To me, their fate is not in their own hands. Whereas if you're an Execration fan, then you should be happy because it's looking good. That's pretty fat. About to pick up the AC. I think that's the AC. If he wants to go for Moonshard, that's fine too. But I like AC just to be a little bit tankier. But that's the problem with a core Venge, as well as a core Razor. The mid game, how do they actually farm? They actually farm so slowly. I mean, Lifestealer by comparison is not a hero that farms fast, but I mean, he looks like burning next to these two heroes. Looks like Razor is looking to get a AC or maybe Shiva's Guard. Just not getting some armor item against the Lifestealer is not a bad choice. And Axe is also a hero that doesn't scale too terribly well. I think Blade Mail is probably his next item choice, or maybe Sheepas. Alright. Warriors Gaming looking to defend. I'm not sure whether they can. Nana comes in. It's a Plasma Field. Here comes the play, man. No, they know. They don't really care about Nana in the front line. They want to blink to the back line and go for everybody else. A little bit of playing. Hot. Still okay to Yule Scepter himself up. Freshen that blink. Here comes Chemo. Oh, Chemo might get caught here. Backy. Dropping me in chat on the back line. Oh, here comes the Lifestealer. Gets one kill. Looking for the second. Aj taking a ton of damage. He pops the neck for himself, but Aj is just not going to have a good day. But the Link, though, the Link actually doing a lot of draining a bit out of damage at this point. The Ravage is going to come through. Puck will be able to get a kill, and now focusing on Nana. But look at the right click damage. Plus 200 damage on the Razor. He gets Yule stuff. And it's actually getting kind of... Tim's is going to die. One more hit. The Urn should be able to take it through, but he's actually regenerating thanks to the Regen Restoration. And that was one good fight for Warriors Gaming. Whoa. Ain't over yet here. Nando making the plays, misses the orb here, and now Nana wants to fight. There's a dragon. There's a dragon in the fight. Uh-oh. Okay, back they go. Basically, the only reason that Warriors Gaming had a good chance in that fight was the Razor got off a very strong link against the Lifestealer. Which is kind of the idea of the draft, granted. But whether that could continue to happen remains to be seen. Also, the key thing for that is the Doom did not go on to the Venge. The reason the bottom fight went so well is because the mech never came out. If you don't Doom the Venge, the mech will come out. I think the other very valid target is to Doom the Razor before he casts any of his spells. Without Link containing the Lifestealer is just gonna go to town. And just kill everybody. Now it's gonna be Warriors Gaming's turn to basically look for a fight, but what they're gonna find themselves is a puck. Can they get the jump? Yes, they will, but where is the follow-up? They're gonna try to burst him down, swap back in. They do get the kill. Swap the axe for a magic missile play. Old school, old school. Get to work here. Now Warriors Gaming looking to get a push, and again, they need to get these pushes happen. Killing the puck is a key kill. Ravage is not up, at least not for 30 more seconds. But without puck, there is no initiation. Puck also contains a ton of burst damage for the team. PC Axe though, coming on the left side. Execration well prepared here for this push. Question is, can Warrior Gaming get more than the tier 2 tower? And the answer I think is no. I think if they try to go high ground, it'll be a full errand, so I understand, they'll back off. They'll hang out, kind of. Looks like it's gonna be a Vanguard, I believe, coming out from the Axe. Razor still got the plate mail. Saved quite a bit of gold, so is he saving buyback? Sure. And then looks like Dragonlance is up. The Enchantress. Bench has nothing because she's poor. The Apu has nothing because, well, poor. I'm gonna see a 2-man gank squad just to scout a little bit ahead and roach. And they could do this roach very, very fast. Okay. Once this Aegis ends up on Nando, I don't think they will lose the fight anymore. But it looks like they're gonna put on that dead instead, because he is the carry. I think the Aegis on Nando might be better, but I guess Nando very confident that he won't die, but he's been dying, so I don't know. Let's see. With the Aegis available, I don't think Warrior Gaming can actually take a fight.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
They'll back off. The gem allowing them to get a little bit more space, a little bit more vision on the map. Basically, all these wards are gonna be gone. There's a couple of D1 left, but pretty much it. And every time I look over to Razor, he's got the same amount of gold, but I think he's got a couple of AC parts on his career. But man, this hero farms very, very slowly. Now, I've seen player uses the Eye of the Storm to farm, and you kind of need to do that as a Razor to basically keep up with the other core's farming speed. But I think that if the Radiant team sees Eye of the Storm is down, then the Radiant team will push. And I don't think the Dire team could win a fight without Eye of the Storm, so he's got to be very careful and very selective in terms of when he uses Eye of the Storm to farm.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Now, no checking for a ward up here, won't find anybody. AC is up, but AC was up for Execration a long time ago.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Oh, looking for the Doom. They do actually Doom up on Nana. Here comes the Blink Taunt, but I'm not sure whether that's what they want here. Are looking for the Ravage. Not really hitting a lot of players, but that's going to be good enough because they're so far ahead. Aja is going to be in a little bit of trouble as well. They use up Afu. Okay, defensively, this Disrupt is going to be there, but what now? Afu taking a little bit of damage. Next going to come through. Here comes Nana. He's got his ultimate turning, and Tim's taking a little bit of damage. Chemo walking forward, zoning him out. The Glyph is going to be coming out last second. Blink gets broken here, and Abed, now uncontainable, will get leaned forward. Nana's going to be dead. It looks like Execration is going to force a GG out of Warriors Gaming. We're going to go to Game 3, ladies and gentlemen, for the Summit 5 C qualifiers for phase number 1. In Warriors Gaming's draft was way too difficult to execute, and it made a couple of crucial errors. And because of that, Execration able to take it to Game 3. That game was definitely not as exciting, but for Execration fans out there, I guess exciting enough. I hope you guys enjoyed the cast. I'm Luminous at Luminous Inverse. Game 3 will be coming up next, probably in less than 5 minutes, so don't go anywhere, guys. We will be back.